Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Ektab, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Indian Express newspaper headline. So, first of all, ED to EC to Ladakh, opposition reduce issues, government line up new bills. Next, tension rises in Belagavi vehicle from state attacked. Next, Pawar, Karnataka CM responsible for consequences if attack do not stop. Next, World Bank lifts GDP growth forecast to 6.9% in India update. Next, center in talks with states to draw Apple facility from China. Next, Adani port protest in Kerala is called off. Next, cost and effect plastic surgery uptick in Mumbai government hospitals. Next, on page number 4, in that Kerala court sentences two men to life imprisonment. Next, give us justice or allow us to die. Mother of minor victims writes to Murmuru. Next, students Gerao, principal of Kolkata Medical College, HODs for second day. Next, Gujarat record lowest turnout in 10 years. Then on page number 5, in that no safety gear, two laborers die in Sever. Next, E-Cell at IIT Bombay takes startup culture to school. Next, Ratan Tata, Venkai Naidu to get National Immense Award. Next, woman kidnaps toddler has mom slips at station held. Next, BMC school sees lowest dropout rate in a decade. Next, two held for harassing South Korean YouTuber get bail. Next, BMC takes early steps, floats tender for carrying out de-slitting work. Then on page number 6, in that prima facie evidence to indicate conspiracy to grab property, crowd. Next, after 2 years, Chaitya opens door for lakhs of visitors. Next, Maharashtra ministers cancel visit to Beghabai, opposition fumes. Next, MSRTC suspends bus services to Karnataka after police advisory. Next, Solapur villages divided over merging with Karnataka but slam poor amenities. Next, districts to map eco-sensitive areas to gather detailed info on 30 parameters. Next, does not protect tenants, says expert will push development, says other. Next, with promise of iPhone and 20,000 pounds, InstaFriend dupes women of rupees 4.15 lakh. Next, opposition to oil refinery based on false propaganda, says Shinde. Next, on page number 7, in that begins hearing Deshmukh's bail pleas in corruption case. Next, both Congress and CB positive about allying with VWA Ajit Pawar. Next, Pune Agniveer rally for women military police kickoff. Next, respiratory illnesses increase amid poor air quality in winter. Next, measles outbreak vaccination drive between December 15 and Jan 15, 25. Next, as per precondition to hear PIL alleging violation, High Court 6 to rupees 2 lakh has deposit. Next, clear officials suppressing facts from SC Somya on the Poli case. Next, two from fraudulent job agency dupe aspirant of rupees 65.35 lakh arrested. Next, tendering under process, survey underway for new Jogeshwari terminus. Next, two men arrested for duping women while posing a transgender person. Next, on page number 8, in that days after a fire, cop Suman Rawal over remarks on Bengalis. Next, financing lifeblood of terrorism, countering it is a priority, Doval. Next, good infra must to ensure access to justice for all, CGI. Next, Rajasthan Rahul blows kisses at BJP workers. Next, Nadda to party, launch house to house drive. Next, death of an Indian pilot and lost history of a CIA plot to kill a Chinese primer. Next, on page number 9, in that Pakistani intruder shoot death by BSF. Next, two women Meosts killed in gunfight. DGP. Next, ED gets custody of CM aid for 4 more days. Next, orange alert has storm briefs in Bay of Bengal. Next, SC can look into manner of a note ban decision, cannot hold hands since its economic policy. Next, 250 witnesses still left. How long can Augusta accused be kept in jail? Ask SC. Next, Ayodhya Alternative Mosque approvals still not cleared. Project work yet to start. Next, fresh CBI notice to Kavitha for questioning on December 11. Next, unconstitutional government being run in Maharashtra. Next, at center of case firm that holds survey for politicians. Next, court orders release of Jaman Nagar AEP candidate. Next, over 50% landfill sites in 5 states, no remedial plans. Then on page number 10, it's an article section in that cap does not fit. Next, that CM Boge. Next, gentle adventurer. Next, Baba Sahib of the Bahujan. Next, Jang to exile. Then on page number 11 in that husband, wife, spouse. Next, this winter let's up speak. Next, I dream of a middle path. Then on page number 12 in that if you invest in women, it's being show time and time again. Next, they invest in everyone else. That's what lifts up the family. Then next, Indo-Greek conference to be held at JNU from December 12. Next, Professor Alhag, economist to straddled the world of academia and policy making, dies at 83. Next, on the page number 13 in that, why West $60 cap may not hurt Russia's oil earning. Next, the GM mustard debate. Next, on next behind renewed tensions over Belagavi, a long consist history. Next on page number 14 in that Delhi High Court green signal for termination of 33-week pregnancy. Next, SC judges ask officer, do you get job through reservations? Next on page number 15 in that Fetch retains India's GDP growth forecast. Sorry, I am repeating again this. Fetch retains India's GDP forecast at 7%, cuts outlook for next 2 years. Next, oil price cap to preserve supply, enable countries like India to lower energy cost. Next, Google launches campaign to curb misinformation in India. Next, India to allow foreign funds to own over 51% in IDBI Bank. Next, industry seeks simpler, safe harbor norms in budget 23. Next, SEBI relaxes rules of government for PSU disinvestment. Then on page number 16, in that day after Ukraine audacious attack inside Russia, Moscow says facilities hit by drones. Next, Pakistan EC moves to outside Imran as PTI chief. Next, Taliban allows high school graduation exam for girls. Next, same-sex marriage bill said to be passed by US House. Next, Indonesia overhauls criminal code. Sex outside marriage can lead to jail. Next, one held after egg hurdled at King Charles. Next, Leicester in hospital after budget brawl. Next, 34 killed has mudslide buries bus rescue on. Next, confusion over Iran morality police has women drop hijab. Next, in turbulent times for China, XI projects unity at Jing Jamin Grand Funeral. Then on page number 17 in that fantasy football. Next, did not get a game but walked away with Messi jersey. Next, ETO apologizes for altercation. Next, Berierhoff to quit after Germany exit. Next, Brazil Jesus undergoes surgery. Next, delicate, rhythmic and dazzling. Brazil more than some of their parts. Then on page number 18 in that women's cricket player power leads to Powar outstar. Next, Morocco make history via shootouts. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.